Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy DJ CK1. You know, Mr. Just for Less. You're now rocking with Stay Connected TV. Listen, here's my reactions from the Tyson fight. Or should I say, Tyson versus Jake Paul fight. A lot of people are upset right now. A lot of people are upset. Straight up. And I'm not understanding why they're upset, but my job as a commentator of Stay Connected TV is to basically to get you guys to understand the common ground and everything, you know what I mean? Or to try to find a positive into it. So we're gonna definitely try to find a positive in this whole fight, because it definitely is some positivity into it. I want to shed light on it, okay? So, for all of you Jake Paul fans out there, congratulations on your win. I was in favor of Tyson winning the fight, but I was in my head and with plenty of common sense knowing that Jake Paul is younger than Mike Tyson. He's a big ass boy, and he is physically training for this fight so that he can contend with a champion. Doesn't matter what kind of champion he is. And I take that back as well. It does matter what kind of champion he is, because he picked a world champion. So he didn't go. So, in fact, should we be mad because he fought a world champion? Heck no. We shouldn't be mad because he fought a world champion. He did what he was supposed to do. You know what I mean? He had some plugs. He's obviously rich. I said in my video that he was just like a scrub off the street with when I say a scrub off the street, he didn't have a name for himself as far as boxing was concerned. You know what I mean? But I think his people already had money. You know what I mean? Allegedly. You know, everything is allegedly. You know, I don't know. I'm just, thinking like, hey, his people already got money. He already knows some big names. And he's done enough of the YouTubing to go viral or whatnot. He's done MMA fights. He's done boxing fights. So it's like, what else do you want the guy to do to show that, he's credible? And that's what he's looking for, the credibility, not the clout, more or less. Just the credibility that, hey, he did come from, something that was, along the level of, maybe just seeking and searching for a place in this world. And a lot of us struggle with that. Trying to find a place in this world, we struggle with depression, we struggle with a lot of self-identifying things. So for him to get over the fact of him maybe being depressed or not having a place in this world or whatever, and then make something of himself, a spectacle or not, it's a spectacular thing just to see somebody make a transition into something. I'm still trying to figure it out. Been doing the YouTube thing for about a year now, and I quit for about 6 months. And I know viewers is like, yo man, where you been at? I've been word of mouth, but I still got everybody subscribed. Appreciate y'all for staying with me or whatnot. But that's what he's done. He's made a name for himself. So not only is Jake Paul made a name for himself, he's reached back into the community of boxers, or the community of great athletes, and he's giving back to one of our greats. There's not one person that seen that fight that didn't want Mike Tyson to win. Why? Because Mike Tyson was a favorite. Mike Tyson was a champion. Mike Tyson is a part of a history. Mike Tyson is a legend. So when you got a legend, that's giving you an opportunity to, you know, just interact with them, then you take advantage of the opportunity. You know, he was already podcasting, and this is Tyson that we talking about. He was podcasting. He's basically in retirement. He's doing his thing. And when you're in retirement, sometimes your funds may be limited. You know, you go on a stretch to where, you know what I mean, you live this budgeted life, and then, you know, slowly but surely, you know, that money starts dwindling down, or you just want to find yourself active again, doing something. If one of our greats can make, you know, a living for himself, and it'll put him back on the map for the duration of his time here, and we can see him through that. That's what this thing is all about. Not only Jake identifying with credibility, Mike Tyson being honored as one of the greats. Here you have a guy, Jake Paul, who idolized Mike Tyson, and now he's got an opportunity to be in the ring with someone he's idolized. Not only has he done that and made history doing that and fighting him, Mike Tyson didn't lose anything. The only thing Mike Tyson showed us is that he was willing to get in there and give the fans the American dream one more time. And hear what I said, the American dream one more time. What do we like? Out of Mike's whole life, we've been seeing him come from the bottom to the top. Be the bad guy, be the good guy. Go to jail, get out of jail. Go to jail, get out of jail. We've seen Mike do it all his life. So now we see Mike go into podcasting and being in retirement and just show us how to be laid back and cool and enjoy his personality. But then the man want to make a little bit of money. Let him make some money. We idolize him that much. We say he's our legend. We say he's our icon. You know, let's honor him as that. And, you know, another great point to that is Jake Paul. It's what Jake Paul wanted. Because remember, Jake Paul is the one that put the event on. He's the one that makes the calls and say, hey, we need you to do X, Y, Z. This is how much money's on the table. Can you fulfill the role? Can you fulfill the role? I can fulfill the role, and I can facilitate this thing to where I have a lot of people that have already been involved into making an event a spectacular event. Let me get in contact with these people and give everybody around the board a good payday. And what everybody did was put their thoughts, their work shipped together to make the American dream happen for us one more time, because everybody was lined up to see Tyson knock Jake Paul out. Because nobody like Jake Paul for just doing what he's done, being as young as he is, and maybe doing that on his own. It's a big thing for him. And being that he's a young and up and coming star, that's what we should honor him as. You know, the young man that he is, who decided to do something with his life besides sit at home and just vlog and podcast. Maybe he still does a little bit of it. And you know, we know Jake Paul is the biggest troller ever. But for him to take that trolling and put it into good use, and then also, you know, like I said, work with somebody that he idolizes, man, I think that's great. And that's my perspective of it. I predicted first round knockout from Mike. And I said it on the previous video with listen, if you don't knock his ass out the first round, dude, Jake Paul is going to put Mike Tyson to sleep. Which brings me and you, my listeners, to the last point. The very last point. Jake Paul spared Mike Tyson. And I will forever, as a viewer, not a fan, but a viewer, becoming now a fan of Jake Paul, we watch him gracefully not knock Mike Tyson out. Mike Tyson didn't have no legs. Mike Tyson didn't have no wind. And for a 60-year-old man, he had no body. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. Mike Tyson already endured a sickness. He already had a situation. So the fact that he had a situation and he got in shape, that's what we need to glorify. The fact that that older legend has gotten in shape to look as good as he did to perform and give us the American dream again. That's the last point I'm gonna make. Jake Paul gracefully did not knock Mike Tyson out. He let him live. Even though he slapped him, so none of it was staged. Even though he slapped him, he still bowed out gracefully. And in the beginning, at the fight, after the fight, post press conference, his speech never changed. And it's Jake Paul I'm talking about. He's a legend. He's one of my idols. He's one of the people I looked up to growing up. He's one of the reasons why I do what I do. This boy ain't talking about God, which that's what we give thanks to as soon as we win a fight. Giving honor to God, who's the head of my life. Yo, he said that was his idol. That was a person he looked up to. So we can't take that from Jake Paul. And Jake Paul didn't let us take it from him. Jake Paul stood on business. All 10 pressed down. Mike Tyson is his idol. He's one of the greats. He's a legend. He's everything that we thought he was back in the day, and we still dreamed he was. Still, you know, everything we thought he was back in the day, and still is in our minds, because even that Mike Tyson's age showed, we wouldn't let Mike Tyson lose that fight. Jake Paul wouldn't let Mike Tyson lose that fight. He won it by announcement, but in Jake Paul's mind, the score is settled. He made the money, check. His plan was successful. And number 2, he got to share the ring with his idol. And number 3, he got to get his idol a payday or a present for his retirement that he'll never forget. Imagine you getting a $20 million payday. I'm sorry, a $20 million retirement. How would you feel? I know I'd be grateful if at the end of my career, somebody came in and just swept me up off my feet and said, hey, this is yours, man. Relax. You've done enough. Job well done. You're a legend. We love you. Live, man. And that is the peaches and cream of the situation, man. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, SinnaMan, DJ CK1, Mr. Dress for Less. You now rocking with Stay Connected TV, man. Y'all stay connected, man. I'm Mr. Pull up on the scene. Let's get the show poppin'. And when I pull up on the scene, all of these folks be watching. They like they seen some foreign, but it ain't no problem. I'm Mr. Dress for Less. I'm Mr. Showstopper. I'm Mr. Pull up on the scene. Let's get the show poppin'. And when I pull up on the scene, all of these folks be watching. Like they see